It's Friday. We're back to Friday. And guess what? Today's officially the first day of spring.
We did it! No!
Let's go. I had to open the door, let a little spring air in. Day 17 of 40 Days of Gratitude. Today, I am grateful, so grateful, to be in my 30s. Period! If you would have asked Gentrix a year ago today, if she would say that, she would be like, huh? My youth is dying. Like, at first, I was dreading it. But I think I was more holding on to the idea of youth that your 20s provide. You know, anything is possible. I could do anything. No curfew. Freedom for the first time by yourself. But my God, was I an idiot. I was an idiot. I was also broke and in debt, student loans, all that. I was trying to figure out the world. I was basically in survival mode, just using what I had to survive as best as I could. I had no clue what was going on. I was learning in real time. I was a huge people pleaser. I mean, I'm not fully recovered yet, but at least I'm on the way. But I would not want to say anything controversial. I wouldn't want to disagree too much with people. I put my own ideas on the back burner for the sake of peace. I don't want peace. I want to cause a ruckus.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
I am no longer bending over backwards for anyone and everyone. Goodness gracious, that was tiring. You don't realize how tired you are after smiling so much and pleasing so much and too much. And even though I feel like I'm in limbo now in my 30s, at least I know I'm working towards a truer me, a more fulfilled me. In my 30s, I'm finding now that my main concerns are being more in alignment with who I am, you know, and who I'm becoming. No more masks, no more pleasing. I'm shedding people who no longer serve me. Now it just kind of opens up the door for maybe more aligned people to come into my space. My favorite part is that I'm creating boundaries without feeling guilty about it. I remember I used to cringe when I'd have to say no to somebody. I remember the feeling of being like perpetually stressed because I'm putting others' needs before my own. And now it is the complete opposite. And the level of stress that just kind of like melts away when you do that. It feels amazing. I wish I would have done it sooner. And the funniest bit of all is that I've stopped waiting for permission to live life. Okay, you're all gonna laugh at me, but I used to think that when you turn 18 or you go into college, that there will be some designated adult who sits you down and tells you about life, you know, what you should do in school, for your career, love, finances. As if someone was going to present like a blueprint to life. Here you go. Here's how to adult. Here's how to be a person in the world. No. It's so ridiculous, but that's literally what I thought. Meanwhile, it was a whole lot of me figuring it out in real time. A lot of messing up, a lot of falling on my face, embarrassing myself. A lot of good moments too, of course, but that was a whole like learning phase. And now I feel as if I'm really leaning into the kind of person that I really am, and it is so fabulous. I always heard women say that like, oh, your 20s are like when you get to be young and fun and exploratory and all that stuff. That's when you could do all that stuff. Then your 30s, that's when you really get into who you are. And then your 40s, it just keeps getting better. That's what people say. And so if this is how I'm feeling now, I'm already starting in my 30s and on this self-discovery journey about who I really am, what I want, what matters most in my life. I can't imagine what this will look like in a decade. I already told y'all, I want to be one of those old people who just doesn't give a I want to be one of those old people just out here living their life, chilling, not worrying about what other people think, putting their values forward, setting boundaries, and living their life. So now this new chapter, my 30s, my gosh, I'm so excited to see the person I become. So yeah, for any of you youngins who are like clinging on to youth for dear life, enjoy it now. Definitely. This is the time to enjoy all that stuff. But it gets better. So that's day 17 of 40 Days of Gratitude. It's spring. Go enjoy this nice weather, and I will see you tomorrow.